Oh, my dear, we are here again. Today's story is different. Do you want to listen? Beyond the fences of the city, she found a world she never knew and a love she'll never forget.
On a shimmering, snow-covered Christmas night, in a home that feels like a warm embrace, where a tiny golden-eared Cocker Spaniel puppy named Lady emerges from a hat box to begin a life of pure elegance. We watch her grow through years of pampered bliss, her world revolving around the gentle voices of Jim Dear and Darling and the wise companionship of her two best friends. Jock, a feisty and fiercely loyal Scottish terrier who guards his buried bones like treasure, and Trusty, an old, dignified bloodhound whose sense of smell was once the legendary pride of the South, even if his memory now fades with age. For Lady, the neighborhood is a kingdom of manicured lawns and sun-drenched porches, until a cold wind of change blows through the house with the arrival of a new baby. Suddenly, the soft whispers of her owners turn into hurried footsteps that bypass her entirely, leaving her feeling like a ghost in her own home. It is during this time of confusion that she first encounters Tramp, a rugged, fast-talking rogue from the wrong side of the tracks who leans over her fence to deliver a cynical warning that when a baby moves in, the dog moves out. The heart of the story darkens when Jim Dear and Darling depart for a journey, leaving the household under the iron rule of Aunt Sarah, a woman who sees Lady not as a family member, but as a nuisance. Aunt Sarah is accompanied by two sinister, slinking Siamese cats, C and Am, who move with a serpentine grace and a thirst for chaos. In a whirlwind of calculated destruction, the cats shred the living room curtains and topple the birdcage, framing Lady for the disaster. This act of treachery leads Aunt Sarah to force a cold, humiliating muzzle onto Lady's face, an indignity that shatters the dog's spirit. Terrified and blinded by shame, Lady breaks her leash and plunges into the industrial heart of the city, a place of iron, steam, and snarling shadows. Just as a pack of vicious stray dogs corners her in a dead-end alley, Tramp leaps from the darkness, a blur of bared teeth and raw courage, fighting off the attackers to save the terrified princess. What follows is an awakening. Tramp takes Lady on a journey across a world without fences, showing her the thrill of chasing chickens and the beauty of a city that never sleeps. The narrative reaches its most iconic peak in the amber-lit alleyway behind Tony's restaurant, where the scent of garlic and the sound of a distant mandolin create a moment of pure magic. Over a shared plate of spaghetti, as the song Bella Notte floats through the air, the gap between the high-born lady and the nameless scamp vanishes completely. However, the morning brings a cruel reality as Lady is captured by the dog catcher and thrown into the gray, hopeless confines of the town pound. There, she meets a chorus of street-hardened dogs who revealed Tramp's reputation as a world-class heartbreaker, leaving Lady feeling more alone than ever. When she is finally returned home, she is chained to her doghouse in the pouring rain, her golden fur matted and her heart heavy with betrayal. But as a fierce thunderstorm breaks over the town, casting the world in flashes of brilliant blue lightning, Lady spots a monstrous red-eyed rat creeping toward the open window of the baby's nursery. Her desperate barks are silenced by Aunt Sarah, but Tramp, appearing like a ghost in the rain, hears her cry. In the final pulse-pounding climax, Tramp scales the walls and engages in a visceral, terrifying battle inside the nursery, risking his life against the intruder to protect the child he was told would replace him. When the dust settles, the dog catcher arrives to take Tramp away, but Jock and Trusty, fueled by a sudden burst of old-fashioned bravery, lead a high-speed chase to stop the wagon. Trusty, in a final act of heroism, uses his legendary nose to track the scent through the mud, nearly sacrificing his life under the wheels of the carriage to save his friend. The story concludes in the warm, golden glow of a new Christmas, where Tramp is no longer a stray, but a father and a hero with a collar of his own. The narrator closes with the powerful truth that Jock and Trusty knew all along, that no matter where you come from, true nobility is found in the heart that protects those it loves, and a home is simply the place where you finally decide to stay.